Hello, and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, today many people are vibrating out of their chairs today. Certainly a very exciting day and definitely a win for crypto today. Really celebrating this today, the XRP SEC news, because it has a wide impact, a massive impact on the entire crypto market. Even Bitcoin has woken up now, which is fantastic, and might finally be putting in this fifth wave. That is the current assumption. This seems to be a little more sustainable, what Bitcoin is doing right now, at least a more healthy wave 5. To minimum target for that wave 5 for me was 31.8k. That has now been reached, which is fantastic, but it should really go a little higher. Now, you will remember that overall we've been expecting one more high here as long as the 28,550 level is holding. The idea was that we're here in a wave 4. Thought we might go down a little lower into the yellow support area before we go, but we already turned in our trend reversal area here on the 6th of July, and we had another earlier attempt here on the 30th of June before. I will zoom in a minute just to highlight to you the overall wave count again, which is basically unchanged on this time frame. 1, 2, 3, wave 4 in a running flat, and a wave 5 to the upside into the 32k region. That's unchanged. So overall, we are quite bullish on crypto. You know that, on Bitcoin, especially Ethereum, because with Bitcoin, the bull run really starts. And our forecast is that Bitcoin has a realistic chance to get to the 40k region in the coming months. There are certain conditions that need to be fulfilled, but overall, our wave count has been showing up for many weeks and months. So there's no perma bear here. We've been bullish since, I think it started to rally here, I think since January. Certainly that was the absolute right decision. So now let's take a look at this. We had a bit of a triangle here earlier today. You could call it a bullish pennant, and it decided to break to the upside, which is sort of into the other direction from the expected micro count at the time. It looked more likely to go a little more lower here to the 29k region before going up, but essentially one more wave higher in a wave 5 was expected. So the yellow support region again is holding. So the primary scenario continues to be that we are here still in a wave 1. Okay. The alternative scenario, maybe we talk about that first on the larger time frame. The alternative scenario is that we already completed wave 2. Oops. Here, probably here then, and that the wave 1 already peaked on the 23rd of June. This is the alternative wave count, very clearly labeled on the chart. We talked about that, is nothing new. That would indicate that we're already escalating in a third wave rally now. That feels a bit distant to me, but it's of course possible. What would need to happen for that? I would want to see a sustained break above 32.8k to really consider that, and it would force me to consider that much more, with much more emphasis. Yeah, that we're already in that third wave rally. Nothing new, certainly a possibility. You know about that. Bitcoin and crypto generally in a third wave rally, in a larger third wave. Yeah, the pullbacks can be shallow, but it's just not the primary scenario. Primary is that we go higher now in the fifth wave of wave 1, and we should then get a deeper pullback in a wave 2. Yeah. But overall, so far it's just simply following this wave count. Now, looking at the lower degree wave structure here, we had a 3-wave move up in a wave 1. I have to consider this wave 5 now as a diagonal. It has now given us a signal that it's deciding to go higher, and instead of making one more low before going up. So the idea is now that we are following here this 5th wave, which is again a 5-wave move. Wave 1 to the upside, wave 2 to the downside, wave 3 to the upside, wave 4 to the downside, wave 5 to the upside. This is how it should play out now. And yeah, overall, my bullish perspective shouldn't be a surprise. You know about that. Just want to highlight it again on the larger time frame, that this third wave should take us way into the 40k region. But again, it seems likely for me that a deeper pullback occurs before we go up higher. Also, what's very interesting is obviously the altcoins rallying today, also due to the XRP news. No surprise that the altcoins are rallying a lot, because a lot of them have been highlighted as a lot of them have been highlighted as securities by the SEC. Now, this certainly can be challenged now, right? Much more easily. Now, if we take a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart, this is the other reason why we see the altcoins rally today. It's purely sentiment. So we've been focused on that Bitcoin dominance chart recently quite a few times. I do update that regularly for channel members, and we talked about it in a live stream recently. And the idea was that we would top in a third wave here, and we had a first signal that the fourth wave was starting a couple of weeks ago. Communicated that to you, I think also here in a public video. And the idea was that there's a good chance that the altcoins are going to outperform Bitcoin for a little while. And today we can see the effect of it. Okay, today we can see the effect of it. Even though the Bitcoin dominance chart is not really suitable for Elliott Wave counting, you can still use it to track some structures, some basic structures. Why is it not really suitable for Elliott Wave counting? Because it's in percentages, and it really only goes to 100 and goes to 0 the other way. And also Bitcoin dominance is not purely a effect of sentiment, which is what Elliott Wave tracks. It is also an effect of how many projects are out there, how many altcoin projects are thrown onto the market, things like that. There are some other fundamental reasons which make the Bitcoin dominance an Elliott Wave count a little bit less useful, but so far it is just following our count. At the moment, the idea is that we're now in a local downtrend on the Bitcoin dominance chart, and it could really hit this trend line here around 47% before we see a reaction. There are support levels at 49%, 47 and 45.5%. Just take the Bitcoin dominance chart with a pinch of salt, but it indicates that this altcoin rally should continue for a little while before Bitcoin should take the lead again and could take us higher again. I think that is something that's going to be interesting. And after that, we might see that major altcoin rally. Okay, alternatively, if I had to give you an alternative, I would say maybe the wave 2 topped already and we're already coming down, but we'll really only know that if we get a sustained break below 45%. Yeah, that's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Here you can get access to various chat rooms, Discord server, Telegram chat, signals for gold members, live streams, weekly live streams, a lot of additional Elliott Wave content as well. And also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.